Okay, my microphone is apparently really weird right now. Sorry about how I sound. So, first things first, I wanted to kind of go through. Let me turn up the game. I wanted to go through, like, kind of, what I've done so far. Don't really feel the need to go through the tutorial for you guys, but, let's see. First to Maple Meadows. Do I still have. Yes, I do. Alright, so this was like the first mission in the game. Didn't really do anything fancy here. I was still getting used to the game. Um, but pretty cool, pretty basic, pretty good introductory thing. So I think this might be a good example to show, like, the weaknesses of some of the things I've done. For example, this toilet is just, out in the open. Just kind of there for anybody to see. Because of that, the nearby tiles here are suffering in terms of decoration because people are seeing that toilet and saying, "Ew, gross." Um, None of the tiles here are particularly. Oh wow! Okay, they can really see the toilets from a long ways away. These paths right. Oh, this guy just puked here. Well, that doesn't help. Gross. Because they can see the employee path, the guests also don't like this area. And it's also because they can see the employee rooms. Like that. The stuff in purple is the stuff that's causing the issues. And then the stuff, it's, anywhere from green to red, are the areas that are being affected by those things. So the goal, the thing that you can do to help with this would be, let's see, what walls do I have? I don't really have any, do I? Okay, there we go, there we go. Something quick and easy. Not really decorated or anything, but now the only thing they really have to complain about is the employee path, because I have at least covered up the bathroom. Obviously you might want to do something a little bit more fancy than that, but for example, if I were to want to improve this a bit more, you can still kind of see through that fence that they've provided here. Instead, what if you do something a bit more intense? And then put a fence. Look at that. Already better. Why did he just walk through it? There we go. There we go. Look at that. Green. Look at all that green. The adding decorations makes your guests happier. Makes them feel more immersed sometimes, depending on what decorations you use. Immersion really isn't really a goal on this particular level, I think. But, yeah. Weird, I was using concrete for the cues here. Don't know why. You can get a pretty in-depth view of how everybody's feeling with a few different tabs here. So, happiness, they're feeling pretty good. Not too tired, not too hungry or thirsty, and they have easy access to the toilets. Not feeling very immersed though. However, they also don't feel really nauseous, so not bad. You can... oh, people really like the raptor mascot. So, you can look at how people are feeling. You can look at the reviews pretty easily here. So this shows, of course, all the happy thoughts that people are having. The meh thoughts, usually just comments on, oh, it's hard to get here, that kind of thing. There are no high intensity rides. Yeah, there's only a junior coaster. The most intense ride are these two, and they're not exactly high intensity. So some of those people may not want to be at the park because they don't really have anything that's exciting to ride. That seems to be the main complaint here. What about you? Nothing? Nothing? Okay, so everybody's pretty happy here. And then this one, you can kind of just look at how everybody's doing. You can click on that, you can click on the ride, and it takes you straight to it. So yeah, that's kind of the basic rundown here. You can use those tools to kind of gauge how much people like your park. And like any other park sim, you can of course manage how often the rides go out, that kind of thing. Those are the basics. I didn't really do anything important here, so I'll quit and save without saving. So that's the first level, and I kind of wanted to go through each of them. This one was the first one that was kind of difficult for me, but this was also the first time that I really put any effort into decorating. So this whole area was basically flat. It was, you know, a landing strip for an airport. This right here, I did not build, but actually, instead, I used from here. So you can basically get rides that people have made and just plunk them in. But this one in particular I made. I thought it would be fun to make it look like a hangar if people are riding around planes all over the place. Of course I put a plane out front. Of course the Ferris wheel. And then some covered areas for you to sit after getting your food. But let's see if I can find any here. People really like the scenery. Okay, that's good. Here we go. So here's one of the big issues. There are staffers here who are staff workers in this game that aren't really in any of the other games I've played, called haulers. As you can imagine, they provide the supplies to the restaurants here, or to the shops. So they retrieve their resources from... Where is it? There it is. From this building right here. Or you can build a supply depot like this and link up the different stores that you have. Now the problem is people don't like to see the haulers carrying boxes of supplies from one place to the next. So you use the employee path or some way to hide the way for the haulers to take things back and forth. Yeah, delivering potatoes to burgers. And all the supplies are automatically bought, automatically provided. There's not really anything extra you need to do. You need to make sure you have a supply depot of some kind. So yeah, they have the box here. boxes that they're carrying. So he is carrying it to burgers. So people are happy they can't really see this area over here, and you should be able to see it with the decoration. There's people don't like seeing the toilets there, but everything else is pretty good. So he's carrying it to burgers. And once it gets there, he just drops it off and is resupplied. So, what do? You can basically create a path. This would be kind of hard to set up to work properly. But, basically you can have the haulers go to the back of the stores instead. And hide that path, and then people won't mind. Too bad. Complaint carousel is broken. Okay, so that seems to be the main complaint here. And people don't like to ride certain rides when it's raining. When it's something like a carousel, or, you know, Ferris wheel, or something that's completely covered, like the plane ride here, people don't really care if it's raining or not, because, you know, the covered ride. You're not at risk of slipping off or anything. But for something like this, for example, people don't want to go on there because it's slippery, and you know that probably wouldn't feel good. Probably wouldn't feel safe. This one was pretty fun. It was nice to experiment with decorating. I also kind of went for a giant concrete slab, sort of, but it kind of made sense for me because it used to be an airport. I wanted like a big open area for people to walk around on, so that was pretty fun. Next. So after the plane, there are 2 levels that you can choose from. Let's do Victoria Lake first. Most of these took me at least 2 tries. This is the first one where I really tried to make my own roller coaster. This is... I didn't name it, but... You can watch the coasters. It's not like Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 where you can ride the rides, but you can tilt the rides and such. And of course you can just follow it on its path. People seem to like it. They seem to think it was awesome. Okay. Trying to see if there's anything... Oh, here we go. So I mentioned before that the haulers, well, they shouldn't be seen by your guests, but you can instead connect this path here. This is where the supplies get dropped off. The haulers will come down here, and then just drop them off at the back. And people can... Oh, interesting. So the wall is not high enough. But this is deliveries building. I just didn't cover it up. So anybody here can see that. Basically. And they also can see this path in particular. But they can't see the haulers carrying stuff to the stores. Because the stores have the path to the back. The only thing they would really need to haul to is the vending machine here. There's not really anything you can do about that. There's not a door on the back or anything. But umbrellas, soda, burgers, things like that, you can usually hide from people. The paddle boats and such, you just put them over a body of water. You don't set a path or anything. They just kind of go wherever. This is one of the pre-made ones I've made because it looked cute. Twist and shout, pretty fun. Yeah, when it's nighttime, the rides have lights and stuff, which I like a lot. It's very fun. Trying to see if there's any... Closed? Why is it closed? That was weird. Yeah, the game is really pretty at night. Huh. Can you buy this land? No, it's just there for decoration. Weird. So yeah, this was the first one where I really experimented with designing a coaster. Wasn't anything crazy, but it was a fun map. Let's see. Up next, Western Roundup. I've never been a huge fan of cowboy themes. Probably because it's what I've grown up around, really. Drink some lemonade. So this one was kind of hard to decorate, but I think it's my most successful park up to that point. Yeah, see, there's a vending machine, and you can't really deliver it to it without going out front. However, yeah, you can also check for rain protection. It's not really a big issue. You can also check trash. This trash can is full and needs to be cleaned up. That's about it. And vandalism. There are vandals who go around destroying stuff, so they will like run up and like punch the light pole and knock it over. You need a mechanic to fix it. The mechanics take care of rides and decorations. See how the decoration looks. People are pretty happy with this one. This one was pretty easy, partly because the this part was already made. It was entirely decorated. Everything was everything was already pretty well hidden. Did I make this? I think I did. I was pretty happy with this one. I think I made 2 coasters. I like making wooden coasters, though. Oh, no, it's not a second coaster. That's a, Hey, did I actually? I think I did. Or they're just... No, yes, I did. They intersect, which is pretty cool. One thing I like about this game is the fact that it's so easy to make coasters. I think one of the hard parts of Planet Coaster and Roller Coaster Tycoon is making a coaster that doesn't suck. Especially in Planet Coaster, it's so hard to tell whether or not a coaster is going to potentially kill your kill your guests. It's never really going to happen, but if it's too dangerous or too intense, guests just won't ride it. But the game constantly updates you on this whenever you build a coaster, showing you kind of a preview of the ratings to show you high, medium, low on excitement, things like that. Let's see. I've also been able to make some weird coasters that are a lot of fun to look at. Like, see how this one like loops around a lot. It's really easy to do with this game. I don't think there's anything else really new versus the other ones. Other than the fact that I introduced a transport ride in this one. Oh, and started decorating the fences. So rather than going with the regular iron fences that it comes with when you put down a ride, like these little borders right here, I instead decorated them with like wooden fences. Because, you know, it was a cowboy area. Didn't really touch that one that much. I think this one, at this point, I was just desperate to, you know, finish. I also made an underground path for haulers to get to the stores over here. rather than having to take a transport ride or something all the way over here. That's really it for that one. What was next? Oh, next was Coral Island. Or Coral Caldera. Okay. This one I really started trying to decorate the surroundings. So this one I thought it would be fun to make the entrance area kind of like a maze. Not like a difficult maze, but a maze. I also started coloring the rides, kind of mix it up a little bit. Made this little water area over here. With themed decorations. What's this one? Royal Runabout. I forgot about that. Generally, I try to make the rides wait until it's about half full, just to make queues shorter. This is also the first one where I tried to kind of boost the park with advertisements, which is pretty easy to do. You just pick a ride or do whatever you want, and it gives you an effectiveness rating afterwards too, to show you, how popular the ride was, how much people noticed your advertisements, that kind of thing. This one was pretty pre-built by somebody, but I liked it a lot, so I plunked it down. Especially like the kind of office area that they made for it. Pretty neat. I think this is one of the last few I made for this park. Yeah, I just like the general... Oh, I did make a log flume. Not particularly exciting, but relaxing ride. It was pretty small, though. What was after this one? Mystic Desert and Mystic Oasis and Nova Labs. I did Mystic Desert first. Okay. Trying to remember what I did in this one. This one was not made by me. This ride right here. Pretty intense. Don't think I needed anything new here. Oh, I did make a little mall area almost down here. So you go around and shop down here, relax, get out from the hot sun, and then upstairs is the roller coaster, the vertical drop coaster, which I have a lot of fun designing usually. Oh, oops. Vertical drop coaster is kind of hard to design sometimes. But this one lets you turn completely upside down, which is fun. Like that. And apparently it's not too bad for people either. They don't mind. In Roller Coaster Tycoon or Planet Coaster, they would have hated that ride. I used a lot of prefab stuff in this one. Nothing particularly fancy. This one. A junior coaster that I made. Actually, I don't know if I made this one. I think this might have been someone else. Yeah, a lot. This one, I think, took me like 3 tries to beat. And on the 3rd try, I was like, fuck it. And I started using pre-made stuff because I was tired of rerunning it. Up next was Nova Labs. A sci-fi park. This one, again, I used a prefab for this guy right here because it looked cool. And I just needed a few more guests. But this one, I designed the coaster and then designed the decorations on it, around it. Kind of tried things out. I also designed the decoration around this ride to kind of mimic this building that it came with. Nothing really particularly special on this one though. After the Nova Labs was Archipelago Adventures, which took me, again, a few tries. But it was pretty cool. I liked it a lot. Let me set it to nighttime. This one was pretty. This windmill was pre-made by somebody, but I just thought it was really sick. Put a lot of work into decorating stuff and making it all match. Made this little like rest area right here with a giant palm tree in the middle. How's the decoration rating? Not bad. I think these are just because of vandalism. Yeah, vandalism and oh, this one can see the employee path. Interesting. I guess it could, yeah. But none of the other tiles really seem to care. Weird. And these paths right here can see this building right here, which people don't like. But, yeah, whatever. Oh, this was a cool coaster. Wave Crasher. Pretty happy with this one. It's decently popular. It is, I think, a powered coaster. Yes, it's a powered coaster, which means it doesn't need a train or anything like that to pull it. But instead, you can, or chain, not train. Instead, it can just keep going. So, as long as you have the proper momentum, there's not really any issues. It'll just go automatically. It's pretty neat. Pretty useful for making exciting rides. And I think I made Wavecrasher Jr., which was also pretty cool. Okay, nothing exciting, but the point of that ride was to be something a little less intense than the other ones. I like how the lights are on this one. Yeah, that's really it. Who was next? After the Archipelago Adventures was... Oh, that's it. Is the current one. Adventure Island. And then I also have Batavia Cave, but do Adventure Island first. Okay. We pause it. The small island park with a unique observation tower wants to attract more guests, but its cold and wet climate is keeping visitors away. Have at least 500 guests in your park and have a happiness rating of at least 80%. Optional, complete all non-optional goals by the end of December year 2. This one has been hard for me because I go into debt really quickly on this one for some reason. Like, really quickly. This is the observation tower they were talking about. Pretty neat. The first thing I usually do, that I've done so far at least, is get rid of these walls here. And then it's just these stores are so far away from the entrance to the park. So haulers would need to walk all the way over here in order to deliver anything. Not ideal. So build a depot. Honestly, I could just do that. And then you connect this little tube over to deliveries. There you go. It's all connected. So that's going to work for both. The yellow is the supplies and the green is the trash. I could also put a trash chute. Which basically gives gives the janitors a faster way to drop stuff off. Pretty important. And now they're both connected to it. Perfect. So the next complaint that they have is that the employee path isn't there. Done so. And then right now, if I were to look at the decoration, people will be like, what the fuck? I can see the depot right there. So I need to basically make something to hide it. So I need walls. I can color this later. Actually, there we go. I'll flatten the land after this. There you go. You can hold Alt to snap things to a grid, which is nice. Welcome. And look at that. Nice. Oh, if I actually need these though. Let me just delete them for now. Window. And then window. Wall. Yeah, why not actually? And you can make structures overlap without issue. Like that. And then there you go. There we go. So now there we go. So when I do this right now, this, they'll probably still not be happy because they can see the employee path here. But they're no longer complaining about the these things. The depot and the trash chute. So that's taken care of. The last thing really is... Oh, I like to put a tree in here. You know, it makes it feel lived in. And guests like it. And then doors, you know, just because they don't need to... There you go. And then the last thing would be a fence of some kind. You know, honestly, I could put a trellis... that should be good enough. So when I look at decoration, look at that. Everybody's happy. So this area is now happy. The last thing is that I need to find some shops. There you go. So whenever I speed this up, whenever stock is needed, the supply will show up here. What are you doing? Walking around? Well, nobody's really shopping there right now, so it'll be a while. But stuff will show up there whenever it's needed. There's also this coaster. Now, where are the profits? Oh, since it just started, it won't be showing. I need to review the operating cost for this thing. It's a pretty big coaster. So it lets you know you have a happiness rating of at least 80%. However, that is subject to change. Go ahead and put this up here. Okay, so there's not really a lot of room for bigger rides here. One thing I do need though is a staff room. Because my workers need a place to chill out. I could do the same. Let's see. Actually, I'll do something like wooden. A half wall. And borders. And then half slip borders. Oh no, the colors don't match. Pretty easy. Use your dropper. Use the paintbrush. Paint decorations that you've placed the same color as the other thing that you used the eyedropper on. Same deal. And now for some roof. Don't want to make it too depressing. That's some glass windows up there. Oh. Interesting. What about... There we go. And what are you thinking? So they don't mind at this point, but go ahead and put a door there. So anytime a worker needs a break or anything, they'll go inside there. The other issue on this side of the island is that the nearest restroom is... oh shit, nowhere. There are no restrooms on this island. Probably not good. There's none at all? Let me... Toilets. Restroom. Oh. Okay. I'll need to make one myself. So right now they're like, ew, gross. But do something nice. Doorway. Little peek for some roof action. What if I included like double toilet. Double toilet. And finally, there we go. Looks pretty nice. And then there we go. Create. I think we'll call it double toilet. Then I don't want to do that whole thing again. Voila. And because there's a building around them, they don't care. We have some toilets set up. We have the depot set up. We have the employee services, I guess, set up. Now the last issue is that right now the park doesn't really have a lot of income. I need to keep a happiness above 80%, which right now they're tired-ish, but mostly hungry, kind of thirsty, and not a lot of them need the toilet right now, but it'll become an issue later on. In terms of restaurants, there's only really one. This place over here. Pretzels and hot drinks. I could probably afford to add some over here. Honestly, what if I just did that? And then... double toilet action. A set of toilets. Down some stores. Hot drinks. I don't like the way they're clipping. I'm gonna remove those. And pretzels. I could do details and get an awning here. Clips. Awning might be nice on the bathrooms though. There we go. So now, the other issue really is that, not very decorated, is it? And also, when you're done eating your snack, where are you going to throw it away? There's some trash bins here. And then, use the same lamp as they have already. Wait, what? What lamp is that? Weird. And let's make it nice. Speakers for some music. And some flowers. But I don't want them to be just white flowers. What if I wanted something a little bit more interesting? Like that. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Still kind of a distance to walk for the haulers, so let us do this again. There we go, easy peasy. And I don't need to really go all out for this one, I think. I believe all I need is a fence. And then a gate. Sure. Oh, nobody cares. Just in case, let's put a fence. Around it, just in case I build something later on. There we go, and because they need stock, the items have already appeared. Now, we only have 3 haulers. That's probably not enough, so let's just hire some. People love the Raptor, but going for kind of a medieval look too, so let's put a knight down. And only one mechanic. Probably not ideal. Or at least one of these. Yeah. Go. So now we just wait for some kind of report on the profits. See how things run. Alright, shops are all stocked up. People are getting tired. Not super tired, but worth noting at least. It is a lot of walking. Okay. A lot of building maintenance, but we are turning out a profit on the shops. We seem to have a small profit on the rides. But I think the best course of action here is more rides. But how to do that? Take a loan. Don't have a lot of money right now. Okay, so first, what are my rides? People love roller coasters. Powered coaster is pretty easy to make exciting, so let's do that. Over here. Let's speed things up a little bit. Darn. Let's make it at least a little bit more interesting. Can I do this? Nice. Come on. Don't know why it's not updating me anymore. Okay, let's see what it says now. Alright, Mr. Coaster, how are you doing? Medium intensity is not bad. And what's the current price? Let's make it $650. And then what if we make the tree big? There we go. Oh, of course. Right after I open it, the lightning strikes. What? Oh, that's a janitor. Oh, with a new ride, let's... advertise it. 3 months. Come on. Can it not rain and thunder for like 1 day? What? Thank God. Okay. Okay, more people are at the park now. There are so many people in queue here. Let's build a carousel. And let us decorate it. Make it castle themed again. $3. God, I've never seen it rain this much on this map. Waiting for research. Nice. Okay. Any good blueprints? I do like this one. That's pretty simple. Let's make it 650 again. Okay. Okay, people like it. That's good. Let's close it for a second. There you go. So many people are in queue for that ride. Okay, okay. Starting to turn around the debt here. Happiness is down to 72, which is below our goal right now, but still have time. So to truly beat this level, I need to do everything it asks of me before December 2nd, or December of year 2. Which is relatively long, so... Okay. Let's draw more people to the back of the park. But for my sanity, I'm gonna go ahead and just make it the same as the right next to it. Okay, people are getting happy again. That's... There we go. There we go, look at that. 141. I'm 147 last month. Not bad at all. Do one more ride? Are there any just... quick and easy, cheap coasters? Doesn't look like it. I need to make it myself. That's fine. Oh, not enough momentum. There we go. See, this is what I'm talking about. The coasters that you can make in this game are insane. Like, actually. Look at that. Even if the momentum doesn't carry through, this is crazy. Oh! So close. Please. Oh! Oh no, my money, my money, my money! Another loan? Give it to me. Please work. This coaster is insane. Yeah, that's what I thought. Need to navigate back to the station here. Oh, so close. There we go. Closer, son. Okay, let's look at this thing. You know what? An exciting ride that's not too intense doesn't sound too bad. Let's make the cars different colors. I like that. How much are people willing to pay for this ride? Let's put out an advertisement for this coaster 3 months on the radio. Was a really good deal? People still think it's a really good deal. Now even more people think it's a good deal. $7, I guess. Let's just leave it at that. Oh my god! Oh my god! $9? I love that there's some people on this ride who probably get off this ride and see that the price has doubled. Okay, I'm not going higher than $9. Yeah, the queue time is ridiculous. I basically need other rides to get people away from that ride. What? Why not? Okay, people seem to be okay with that price. This one. Okay, people seem to be getting happier again. Oh, wow. Okay. Thoughts. Elevator is taking forever. Wait for a half full load. I can't get to Junior Coaster. Oh, because they're up there. Okay, that's not really something I can do something about. I'm so tired, I just want to go home. Where are they when they think that? Right there, huh? There's not a lot of benches over here. Let me... Yeah. What is that sound? And let's put a few more trash bins. This coffee from Hot Drinks made me really sick. Nothing really outstanding here. Oh shit, profits! Pay off one of the loans here. Part of it. Let's put 5 grand into this one. Let's put a 3-month advertisement on billboards. And then... there you go. That should put some good boost in our visitors. And we just need to keep people happy for 1 month. I think we have enough of a buffer here that we're not too much at risk of losing. Alright, there we go. Killer Bee fans, huh? Good news for me. Oh, people are having a great time now. Hey! I just need to keep 500 guests for a month. And we have a few advertisements going on right now. I don't think we should be too worried. No! Okay, fine. Free ride voucher for Killer Bee. I already have a Killer Bee. 3 months. And then a park ad. Not enough money. That's... I already did the optional. So I just... That's done. I never need to do that again. I had both of them active at the same time at some point. So I'm done. Now I just need people to be visiting the park. No, come on. Stay here. No, come on. Thank God. Okay. No. Come on. 2 weeks. Come on. Okay, I think we're definitely fine on visitors now. We just need to keep them happy for 1 more week. No, come on. This rain better not fuck me over. No, come on, Twister. Why does this keep happening? Come on. Just a few days. Oh my God. Oh, thank God. Okay, we did it. We did it. We did it. Whew. Okay. Of course, now I get more visitors. Alright, we did it. That's for that. That's it for that one. I really like that watchtower. It's pretty cool. Ooh. Oh, interesting. So I've really overachieved here. Biscayne Beach and Ice Shelf Islands. Huh. That's cool. Faraway Fields. The Highlands. And then one last zone. So I have probably a good number of parks left though. I have an experience rating of at least 80%. have at least 1,000 guests in your park, have an operating profit of at least $5,000, and complete all of the non-optional goals by the end of July year 3. $5,000. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of profit. Holy shit. The highest I've ever gotten was like 1,400. That's 5,000. Oh, that's insane. Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. But I will probably be back tomorrow. I think with Xenogears. No, Spore. Spore is tomorrow. So I will see you then, and have a good night.